connected. Channel switched.
Good morning, good
User
afternoon.
disconnected from your channel.
Hi,
User
Tim.
entered your channel.
Hey Tim. Hey Wick.
Hi, Wick.
Hi, Vic.
Hi, Tim. The task you completed yesterday, that was amazing. You saved it.
Yeah, I was very low.
Hey, I was watching your stream, Tim. I saw you're creeping along that pass that through the mountain there.
Yeah.
Bridge.
User disconnected from your channel.
Yep, we can hear you, Wick.
Okay, perfect, thank you.
Hi, Vic.
Hello.
Yeah, that's right. At this wing loading, the DG-88 is not really any worse than the other ones. It's about the same as the JS3.
So it might be worth it for the handicap.
Well, there is no handicap though in 15 meters, so.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think it's got lower top speed though, so yeah, it's 270. I can take the Venice 3 and make everybody's computer freeze up. The Venice 3 definitely does that same thing that the LS4 does. We've noticed that whenever you can tell when someone's coming in with a Venice 3.
Okay. Yeah, we have to have a look. I don't know what's causing it.
Yeah, I put it on the same thing as the LS4 one, but yeah, it's such a weird little issue. I think today your best bet is to pick the glider that has the most reinforced wings for cutting through power lines and trees.
Welcome to Condor.
Look at the final is going to be the flight through the Barragas Canyon.
Yeah, Top Gun.
Let's see.
No, it's wave.
Well,
There's wave.
The upper wind's only 35. I don't know if it's enough to really.
Yeah, that's nice. Lenticulus.
User joined your channel.
Good morning, good evening.
User entered your
Hi,
channel.
Andreas.
Hi, Andreas.
Hi, Bruce.
Congratulations yesterday, dude.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he nailed it yesterday.
Yeah,
Alone.
that was
Alone on a total.
yeah, very
different
nice,
way.
Andreas. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, it was nice. Yeah.
I did fly it by myself. I really did enjoy it.
You
It was
took
an
which
interesting
route on the ridge, or did you also go to the clouds?
I went the way the majority of the people went, which was a little more toward the north.
Yep.
Yeah. I didn't go all the way around on the ridge to the west.
That was almost blue line, I think, after the half of the way. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to figure it out myself, and it turned out I did it, I think, like everybody else did. just about. I do think it was really cool what Tim tried.
I like the Swiss mountain tasks. High mountains. There's a refly maybe. Maybe you've flown this already once. I see TX task, interesting.
User joined your channel.
Hello.
Hi, Holger.
Hi, Holger.
Hi,
Hello,
Holger.
Holger. I mean, the guys that have been doing this for 15 years, they've probably flown everything, everywhere, you know.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I need to go here in real life. This area around the Interlaken looks so nice.
Yeah, it's a famous spot also for tourists. Yeah. And also a few famous mountains. Yeah.
So what, we're just gonna hang around for 13 minutes and then and then fly?
If you want to do it today.
Not a regatta start, right?
Nope.
User entered your channel.
Afternoon.
Hi, Morten.
Hi guys.
I flew a real life competition last weekend, and I flew club class 109 and 107 kph on the tasks.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah, it was amazing weather.
Sounds like it.
This was in Netherlands.
Yeah, 2 hours 45 over 300 kilometer task.
In a club class, that's very nice.
In club class, yeah. If you turn the thermal under 2.5 meters, it was
entered your
you lost.
Yeah.
On the first day, I averaged 2.9 over the task with the thermals.
Oh, that's very good.
It was, yeah, the weather was amazing that weekend.
And which plane?
LS3.
Yeah. With some water?
No, club class.
Yeah, so water is not allowed.
The winner of the second day flew a mini lag, so 13.5 meter, and he flew 120 average.
Wow.
There's a wave out here in the valley.
Maybe I should give the mini lag a chance in Condor.
The problem is most of these tasks we have are so fast that its top speed is crippling. That's really
Yeah.
my problem.
Yeah.
Condor.
I've never seen it end well.
It's quite a cool plane. It's not the prettiest, but it's a cool concept.
It's 3 netto out here in the valley, in the wave.
Were you able
Yeah,
to
the bridge
connect
is not
low?
great.
Yeah, the right side of the ridge seems to be working better. I have almost 4 netto here at the beginning of the ridge. On the
Oh,
other
nice.
side.
Yeah, you have to be a little bit over the crest to get into the thermals.
Tried it from below the crest and it was working fine. Not perfect, but I was able to quickly get on top of the ridge.
Well, when you first start, you're going to be too low to get over the crest, I think, unless you start way to south.
I just turned and flew over here, and I was able to connect up immediately. I just flew directly over the ridge and
Yeah, but you came in at 19 something, right? You came in at 19 something, not 18.
I don't know. I didn't even notice my start.
I did notice.
Where did you connect to the wave?
Oh, I can get wave. No, I just got thermal.
Yeah, I have wave here.
Yeah, I've had between 3 and 1.5 wave out here in the valley.
So maybe starting on the wave to the height of the ridge and then continue on the ridge might be an option.
It looks like they accidentally managed to pick a wind speed and wavelength that adds together really well in the spot. Because that wave there, look at the repeating wave.
And the wind direction is also perfect. Maybe for the start the best.
That's like always would be really cool if we had like some kind of wave planner thing in the flight planner where you could like draw a line across the terrain and it would like show you what the waves look like. That would probably not be very easy to do to the program, but that would be kind of neat.
So you want SkySight, but for Condor?
Yeah. Well, it's easier to do in the Condor since the simulation knows exactly what the weather is and everything.
I don't think the wave calculation is that fast.
Well, I know it takes you can tell when if the winds are shifting. You can see because the waves you'll get a little bit of a freeze and the waves will jump when it loads up new ones. But yeah.
Chris and I started work on the planes again, so done with the summer break now.
Nice. Working on new planes or rework the old ones?
No, new ones. Chris posted a list on the forum.
I'll go and have a look.
What plane would we want, you guys? What would be juicy?
JS5.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my model.
So week is like Condor trying to get all the new planes on the market in Condor.
We try to do as much as possible. Like there's quite a few club class planes which are still missing.
Which manufacturer is the most helpful to work with on these projects, like planes in Condor?
Schleicher and
User
JS.
joined your channel. User joined your channel.
And they help you a lot with all the questions and technical leaders and stuff.
Oh yeah, we get a lot of stuff from JS and Schleicher.
User disconnected from your channel.
Hello, my friends. How are you today?
Hi, Nico.
Hey, Nico.
Hi, Nico. Okay.
You know who else did really well yesterday on that task was Richard. I was really glad to see that.
So was
He was
I.
like second place. Andrea was first.
I have the list if you want to know, Tim.
Say again?
I found the list. It's the Shark, the 304,
Yeah.
the HPH 304, and the Janta 2 Standard, the Arcus M, the DG 1001E Neo, the Lux 17C FES, the DG 303, and the Twin Shark.
Wow, that's a lot of planes. I'm looking forward.
My bank account isn't.
Yeah, I actually flew the Janta 2 Standard in real life in Poland. So I like that plane.
So you're able to get like stuff down there, Rick?
User entered your channel.
Yeah, I'm in wave here.
Yeah, because up here it was like great. So I think if I start, I'll come over here and see if I can get the height needed to get going.
The wave here is about just over 2 meters.
Yeah, very strong.
Oh, I remember with JS3. I went with JS3 just because I haven't actually flown it for a long time. Thought there might be more other planes.
The JS5 will go a while because I'm still making the model and there's no manuals yet.
Vic, what about old open class gliders?
Which one?
Have you thought about old open class gliders like the Nimbus 3, Nimbus 4, ASW22, SA25?
Yeah, if we have the time.
Okay.
Also, the Janta Open Class is quite nice.
Yeah, we used to have it in Condor 1, I think, that
Yeah,
open class
yeah.
Janta 2B.
Exactly. It had a very nice index competing with the Nimbus.
The problem is finding people who have time to model all those things.
Yeah. And who is able to?
Oh, hi, Robert. We got Robert today.
Yeah, hi. Good afternoon.
Hi, Robert.
Hello.
Hi, Robert.
Did you guys like that task yesterday? Was that a good one for you?
Yeah, I liked it, even though I screwed it up, but it was a nice task, not easy.
I checked the task yesterday after we finished offline with thermals, and it was immediately clear what was the best way to finish the task.
Yeah. And there was also very much blue thermals when you have the right line.
Yes, you did it incredibly well yesterday, Andy.
Thank you.
Yeah, your decisions yesterday was amazing.
I wasn't sure. I was 15 kilometers behind you, and I thought I'm screwed. But with the EB, I have few chance to try something, and yeah, didn't expect that's happened.
I did appreciate having the EB yesterday.
Yep.
bugs today, guys. More turbulence or streeting?
Yeah, maybe the task today is a team's task. He's very strong in waves.
Is cloud flying allowed?
Nope.
No.
No.
Nope. I was a bit late in. I didn't get a chance to have a look.
Also, don't forget it's 18 start, so we're gonna have to go way back down.
And 170 speed, yep.
We're so greedy.
I don't think the wave blowdown is strong enough to justify the long climb.
No.
Wait, is the start even high enough to connect back up with the clouds?
The thermals, yes, but the clouds, I don't know.
Well,
The
I'm just
wave
just
from
saying because sometimes they've set these tasks with starts so low that you actually can't. We had ones where it was your best option to start was to fly backwards out of the start looking for thermal. Actually, there's a cloud on the ridge on the right end.
Ten seconds to start. Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Good luck, Al.
Yeah, good luck.
Go, go, go.
On the other ridge was also a wave. Not so strong.
I bet that's weak. How did I know?
Sometimes I'm just glad to see my friends.
I heard the noise. I thought, I'm 99% certain that's going to be weak.
Oh, and to tailwind too. Yeah, I was like, man, a very slow start.
Good luck, John.
Good luck, John.
Thanks.
Good luck, John.
Good luck, John.
He has a thermal works here, right at the corner.
Any of you guys following the Sailplane Grand Prix?
Yes.
Yeah.
We are.
Arne is not doing too well, is he? He got some points, but
Yeah, I saw him a couple of days ago, ending up, I don't know, 6th maybe? But it's a tough crowd of competitors.
oh yes.
Yeah, I believe that. And I've subscribed to Stefan Langer. I watched a couple of his videos. That's the only thing I've done. Actually, I kind of like a thing he did in one of his videos. He uses a 360-degree camera when he's recording them. He did kind of, I thought it was kind of a cool thing. He did a time lapse of flying with the 360-degree camera basically locked in the direction he was traveling. So every time he'd stop and circle, the camera was kept on pointing in the direction he was going, which in time lapse actually, it was kind of weird looking at first, but actually I thought it was kind of cool because you could basically always see where he was going. You could see how he was climbing, or as he was flying along. Oh dear.
for me, it seems like it's a little bit dangerous how low they're flowing in this area. I mean, bumping.
Yeah, some of them were quite low in the mountains a few days ago.
Yeah.
But I was watching stuff on the radio, and one of them, there was people like paragliding and stuff too. So I always kind of wonder about that because they don't like clear the area before they go doing the races or anything. So people are out just doing pleasure flights in the middle of the race. That's like, ugh.
Watch out, weekend, Rick. It's pretty dangerous here.
UTC is also online.
User in your channel timed out.
I wonder if something happened on the early server. He normally flies the early one, I think. Oh, and we got dropped or disconnected.
This is not good over here, guys.
Yeah, maybe restart.
Yeah.
Don't know if the wave neutralized the lift. I don't know.
Oh, here's a little something. Man.
Yeah, well, I mean, we are on the lee of the... We're on the lee side, I think. And there's the wave.
User entered your channel.
Try restart. I lose too much time here.
Yeah, me too.
Overheating again.
What happened?
Yeah, my computer keeps overheating. I don't know. I already put it on a cooling pad, but it doesn't help.
Okay.
Oh, laptop? How old is it?
Less than a year.
Okay, I'll say it was old. You can get sometimes like the heat transfer pads can dry out and not contact very well anymore. But
It's only when playing like Condor on VR then it overheats. Check what I can do about it.
does it actually just crash?
It just turns off.
Yeah, that shouldn't happen. That's really weird. I mean, it really should just throttle down.
Yep.
Well, that was
Yeah, no, it just keeps running, and then all of a sudden, off.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I wonder if the BIOS. I mean, there's all sorts of things that can be changed. I mean, laptop BIOSes though, they may not let you set that. They may have something set. I mean, I remember for a while, a lot of different motherboard manufacturers were having problems with both AMD and Intel CPUs, where they would set the to get their gaming motherboards to look like they have better performance, they set their power thresholds and everything to dangerous levels, and then you end up with damaged CPUs and stuff. I wonder if it's doing something like that.
Yeah, week. I kind of like when I was having problems with my computer, it was like doing the same thing. I would shut down and come back up, and then like I did see a lot of videos that explain what John was just saying, that a lot of manufacturers were like doing sort of things, and there's lots of videos out there saying that you should change these settings as soon as you get a new computer.
But yeah, the problem is that with a laptop, I mean, maybe with the gaming laptop, maybe they actually have them enabled, but I know a lot of laptop BIOSes have all that stuff turned off, so you can't even access them. But maybe that one's better.
But that wasn't. But the videos I've seen weren't just laptop. They were like gaming, desktop computers.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. No, but desktop computers tend to have more fully functional BIOS, more settings enabled. A lot of times, laptops have only the most minimal settings exposed in the BIOS, because in theory they should have everything. Yeah, the laptop, you can't change your motherboard on your laptop. Yeah, so it's all better integrated together. So that presumably the manufacturer sets everything to the cooling solution that the laptop has, so it's fine. But yeah, it's possible it'd be worth looking to see if you can change like the power settings and everything. As in like the.
I found online that this laptop I have has some overheating issues. But I don't know how I can... Normally with a laptop cooler it should be fine, but I don't think this one's powerful enough.
Yeah, that sucks. That's crazy.
TGT is starting on the other ridge.
Yeah, I see him. I tried to see him. I see how much time the other guy is losing here. All have a parking ticket. I will go to the start and do the same like we do beginning on the north side. No box today, huh?
No.
Wow, VKF is fast.
This ridge is so beautiful. On no lift.
Actually, I haven't seen that person before. Has anyone seen VKF before?
No.
Yeah, they are fast because they are about halfway down to the bottom of the valley, and good luck for them to find something to get up to them. They are really low.
Yeah, he just glided, yeah. What's in front of me?
There's no clouds along this ridge over here at the north.
Yeah, that's why I went to the other ridge, the south one, was just because there's more clouds.
We just need one.
You need the one.
Yeah, from time they have to reborn the cloud again. There was one. When you have a rhythm of 5 or 6 minutes.
And also the wind is very confusing.
Yep. That's my plan, to go to the wave. Maybe Dietrich had a good way. I don't know. We will see.
Hey, Rick. This stuff is like touch and go, huh?
Yeah, it's a bit iffy in places.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Thanks.
How many restarts is that for you, Andreas? 3?
So,
I think I started 4 times today. 3 restarts.
yeah, the sinking is huge.
this will not work. I was hoping to get over here, but that's not going to happen now.
This wind is all over the place.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, but is it
dominates
very
maybe.
strong? Usually when it's whipping around all over, it's really low velocity. So it hardly matters.
But it's the thermals is the problem.
Right. The thermals do it.
If you're away from the thermals, it's actually not too bad, but... I was hoping to hop over this ridge, but that very definitely did not work.
I will keep it above the ridges no matter what.
The problem was the spot where I was going to try to go over was there was a saddle in the ridge, and there were no thermals leading up to it, and there was no lift from the wind leading up to it, so I had to just bail out. And oh, there's a little low spot here I can get over. Okay.
But this ridge is very strong.
Yeah. I don't know if I should have stopped or not. This
Here
is
we
like
go.
3.6 on the Netto.
There we
Maybe
go.
it's better start, yeah. But DGT lose much time. The parking ticket.
He didn't park. He circled in the cloud over here. He had altitude.
Yep.
Hey, Rick, I was going to tell you about this one, but you're already here. Pretty
Alright, I
strong,
ordered
too.
a new cooler. I see you guys sometime next week.
Yeah, see you, Vic.
Sorry, see you.
Sorry, Vic. Bye-bye.
See you, we
Yeah,
don't
Rick.
get sorted, mate.
Yeah, that's frustrating. Yeah, it's just so weird that they just crash like that. Yeah, they must have it set so it just runs and doesn't throttle down until it just overheats.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine did that. I had to replace the liquid cooler for the CPU. Warranty nicely. Nice about it.
Was it a desktop or laptop?
Desktop.
Yeah, I wonder if you could just have a bag cooler too in his laptop. I mean, they have basically the same kind of setup. They have liquid coolers, but depending on the laptop, sometimes they're not actually that big of a deal to take apart and change, but some of them can be a huge nightmare too.
So you get a good thermal, right, Rick? And then, like, get to the next ridge, you, like, go through a whole ton of sink.
Yeah.
Because I was up there about 28, and then, like, I'm down to, like, 25.
So far, Andreas, that first thermal was the best one.
Thank you.
And, you know, I left it early. Probably not smart.
F26 now. F25.
Yeah, I was up to 3.6 on the 32nd by the time I left that other one, the first one.
So high. Wow.
Yeah, I haven't matched that on these others. I got greedy.
Yeah, a few pilots came back, but CN starting on the wrong ridge.
No, that doesn't really, unless you can somehow get really high in the wave. The wave isn't going to help too much because there's so many clouds. You probably end up just in the dodge clouds.
You know, we're flying ridge, not cloud, not wave. But the ridge is so strong.
Good luck, morning.
Thank you.
God tur.
Ja, tak.
Yeah, congrats. Now I'm at the top, I have to move.
Worse, that turn point's in the lee behind the ridge. And that I didn't even think about that. That turn point may be a really nasty one because it's in the ridge lee, which if it wasn't for clouds would be okay probably, but with all the clouds it might be you're not gonna be able to get really high going over.
I'm so confused with this weather today.
Geht hier nicht mehr.
Oh, sorry, hold on.
User disconnected from your channel.
Riga went way, way up. I think he must have taken wave.
And M2K is very high.
Riga.
Yeah, VR is up there too, 16.
I might be going the opposite way of you, Rick, but
It's
Rick,
not a problem.
because I had to because of the mountains in my way.
And
You're
got
higher
good
than me.
vertical separation.
Yeah. Besides, we have the farm, right? They'll tell us just before we crash.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm 14 meters above the turn point. Wow.
That's M2K. He's way up above the clouds.
Yeah.
That might be a good idea, man. I don't know about this turn point.
The
It's not
problem
looking...
is, you got to dodge all the clouds, right? If you start to get a little low.
Well, if you get high enough, then that probably won't be an issue. So I guess that's what he's gonna do. Yeah, it's just there's a ridge before the turn point. It's like if he can get over there, it'll be fine. But yeah, right there.
M2K has a really slow average.
Yeah, the waves probably just weren't strong enough. With the upper wind not being very high, maybe they get weaker as they go up. He says a ground speed of 300. Oh, God. Wow.
That is a nasty ridge before the turn point.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
With clouds on it.
That's what I'm looking at right now.
How high is that ridge, John?
Well, the first ridge, I'm at 20, basically 26. I can see over it, so it's probably like 25 or 24 for the first pass. And the second one, I'm not sure, but it's about maybe the same.
The line I'm on, I've got a 3,000 meter mountain in front of me. I go a little to the right, it drops down to 28, 27. It's like scanning the mountains over there. They got a lot of them over where you guys are. A little to the south, the turn point are more like 25.
Yeah, over here, actually. I think I can hop over here.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, I'm gonna this ridge up here. I'm going to actually have to hop over it, so I'll be able to tell you pretty well what the height is.
Yeah, I'm taking some extra altitude before I get there.
About 23. Maybe like 23.75.
23 and some change.
Yeah, if you go over on the blue line or just slightly to the right of the blue line, the next ridge is lower, so you can get over. If you can get over the first ridge, you can easily get to the turn point. Of course, don't forget you need to be high enough. To get onto the end of the canyon, because there's on this side there's a wall we get to get over.
I think I will need Tim's awesome pass hopping skills right now.
Good luck.
Congrats, John.
Congrats, John.
Congrats, John.
Congrats.
Congrats, John.
Yeah, congrats. Yeah, for this task, I didn't have the nose for the fastest route. More irritating.
Oh, I see Tim out there. That's cool.
Yeah.
Tim is always quietly catching us all.
That's better.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Congrats.
I don't know, TGT's gone. I don't know what happened to him.
He crashed.
Oh, really? I've been on his trail.
Yeah, remember, watch out for power lines. There's power lines literally at the entrance to the canyon.
Cut them down for us.
How high is the entrance?
Okay, I went over at 1450 with plenty to spare. Over
Yeah,
top of
I
the
measured
power lines.
1440 for him. It's not where you think over on the right, so it's more toward the left. Every time I try to go through on the right, I've gotten in trouble.
And there's not going to be much lift in this valley because it's so narrow.
If you're talking about the valley entering the Bad Ragaz Valley, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Congrats.
That's Richard too. I didn't see him.
Congrats.
I think I was staring at the power lines when I finished turn. Or don't get too super aggressive because there's a little flat spot halfway through the valley where the lake's at.
Congrats, guys.
Thank you.
Congrats, Tim.
Congrats, Tim.
Congrats, Tim.
Congrats, Tim.
Congrats.
So many power lines. Wow, I forget. It really is just packed full of power lines. Once you get further past the power lines, then it's a little bit easier. But there's a little area right at the north side of that lake in the valley is where all the power lines are. Well, I actually had not intended to fly down into the bottom of the canyon, but I am having to. There's actually sink in the canyon now. Oh, there's my first power line I flew under. Got you.
Congrats.
Congrats, Stephen.
Yeah, there's almost a meter per second sink on the north side of the canyon. Or north end of the canyon, I mean.
I think I'm going to wish I took a few more turns in that thermal back there.
It's always like this.
Nice, John. Very nice.
Congrats, John.
Congrats.
Congrats, John.
Congrats, John.
Congrats, John.
That's John.
Well
Nice
done.
one.
Yeah.
What a final glide.
Yeah.
That's
This
fun.
canyon is amazing.
For extra credit, you go under the power lines.
Yeah, the lake.
Congratulations there, Nico. You got over.
Yeah.
Oh, good. The camera range is far enough I can watch people fly through the canyon. Okay, yes, by the way. There is definitely a bug with planes going invisible after they crash, because VR just did it. Dang it, I was watching, I switched away right before he disappeared. That's better.
Oh, you saw VR disappear?
I was looking at it when it happened. Literally looked away for a split second, and then I came back and he was gone. But he got hit by, him and 59T were playing around, and they had a lag collision. And he's disappeared now. He's invisible. Interesting.
Congrats, Bruce.
Congrats, Bruce.
Congrats.
Congrats, Bruce.
Congrats to Nico.
Thank you.
Yeah, congrats.
Nice, Nico.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Congrats, Richard.
Congrats, Richard.
That's it.
User disconnected from your channel.
Notice the wind direction, Nico?
Sorry?
You notice the wind direction?
With
It
the wind
reversed.
from the left?
Wind direction reversed. For me, it's coming from the right.
No, I have 295
Okay, it just came back. It just came back.
Congrats, Rick.
Congrats,
Congrats,
Rick.
Rick.
Congrats, Rick.
Congrats, Rick.
I found that a tricky task. I don't think I flew it very well.
It was tricky.
Pretty well done task, I gotta say. Claude has
hard.
really been doing well.
It was hard to find thermals without getting into the sink from the wave.
Yeah, the sync always invalidated good thermals. Because you always continued behind the ridge and you lost a lot of altitude.
But it was a fun task. Dodging hills and clouds and power lines and...
Yeah, there were a couple spots where I was worried I wasn't gonna be able to get up. But there was one spot where I actually took a little bit of. I stopped in some wave. I caught wave basically at the top of a ridge and climbed up a bit so I could connect up with the thermal on the next ridge. I mean, I didn't climb. Basically, I just got enough height so I could get to the next cloud on the next ridge. But yeah, it's so weird the way the thermals and the wind and everything all interacts now.
I'm following Tim through the canyon now.
Yeah.
The valley of power lines.
You should try and do it inverted.
Good
Come
luck.
on, it's for the viewers.
You try it. I'll put my camera on you. Ciao, Nicola.
We went
No,
a very
it's
different
not
route.
Top Gun.
He went way to the north or south. He was up in the. He took a very different route than we did.
Thank you.
Congrats, Tim.
That's fun.
Congrats, Stephen.
That's it.
Congrats, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Finally finished the task.
I tried to mark some thermals for you, Stephen.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, like every. It's just weird how the thermals like work today.
The wave was really upsetting the task. There was some horrendous sync between thermals, because I think it was just the downside of the wave.
User disconnected from your channel.
You know, I came in pretty higher than everybody else, so I didn't have to deal with the power lines.
Congrats, Andreas.
Thank you.
Congrats, Andreas.
Congrats.
Yeah, I went
Thanks.
under the power lines. Yeah, I accepted Bruce's challenge.
Very nice, John. Well done indeed.
Thanks, yeah.
Yeah, I got a parking ticket before the first turn point. Taking a lot of circles in less than 2 meters, I guess.
Yeah, I was real worried that as I was getting there, but there was at least the spot where I went over, it didn't really seem that bad. It was actually, the air was not, there was a little bit of lift or a little bit of sink. It wasn't anything super bad. I was able to turn back and get back on the first little ridge.
Yeah.
Right behind you, Tim.
Oh, I see you, Stephen. Nice parking.
I'm actually getting better in the JS3 now. You know, I was therming a lot better, even though they were crazy thermals. I was like doing it a lot better than usual, so I was able to stay up high and stay kind of behind Rick and Richard. Kind of at the last bit there, that's when you guys sped up kind of stuff. But I stayed a little bit more conservative because I didn't want to deal with those power lines. So
Yeah.
I was able to go up. I was able to go, instead of following the valley, I was able to go up and over, hit the circle, because the circle was nice and round, so hopefully they got the closest part of the circle.
What did you change to make your thermaling more stable?
I'm just getting better at the JS3.
Yeah, so you need to get used to it.
Yeah.
My problem is reading thermals and where is the core and stuff like this. That's where I suck.
I think I'm also getting better, like trimming, getting in the thermal, then trimming it, and like trimming the stick back so I don't have to pull it back as far, and I can kind of just like go forward, a little back, and try to keep consistent speed.
Congrats, Nico.
Congrats, Nico.
Congrats, Nico.
Bravo, Nico.
That's Nico.
I've been watching you more, Tim.
Say again?
I was telling Tim I was watching him more thermaling.
Congrats, Bruce.
Well done,
Congrats,
Bruce.
Bruce. Nicely
Congrats,
done.
Bruce. Very nice,
Thanks, Bruce.
Bruce. Top
Thanks,
dog.
Bruce. I did good today.
Yeah, you are the top dog among them.
Very nice. I went the way to the north. The one that DGT died on.
I saw that one guy going in the beginning. I guess his name was like I guess he's who was it? It was like it was H. Einmerler.
Yeah, Holger. That's Holger. Yeah.
Homer. Yeah.
Holger. Yeah, he's with us here.
Oh.
Well, he's
I
not
think-
anymore, I guess.
Yeah, he landed out.
Did he land out? No, I saw somebody crash.
Oh, yeah, he landed. Holger did land. As in, I don't know if he landed on top of a Raider thing, but it didn't count him as a crash. He was marked as a landing.
Oh.
Yeah, well, his last message in German was, "I'm not going any further."
Okay.
But it was brown in color, right?
Well, somebody stalled in the thermal in the very beginning. Well,
Yeah.
that one ridge where we were kind of like going to get hyped to start to go. He was up there and he stalled and he went straight in. I saw
I
him
think that
go
was
straight in.
maybe that was P1H. Yeah, somebody right at the beginning when I first went in that thermal, started circling. Somebody crashed. Someone crashed right below me. I don't know if that was P1H or if it was someone else.
It must be P1J because he's got a C next to his name. And
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
other people, yeah.
He only flew 1.4 kilometers, so I think it must have been that first thermal.
Yeah.
And we his computer overheated just a little bit past that.
Yeah.
Well, my three people out there didn't even. Weber and JBD and 26 didn't even know. They just quit.
Yeah, 1/3 didn't make it. It's a lot.
Ah, Jesus.
Sorry, Bruce.
Yeah, I shouldn't have taken the.
You're landing with a tailwind too.
Yeah. Right now it's blowing at me, but
Well, look at the windsock.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
I don't know. Total bollocks there. Totally. But third place, baby. Yeah.
Good job. Yeah.
Yeah, very nice.
Oh, there's Andreas.
I found it really, really interesting to. It was really, not obvious where to go exactly. The mountains were all kind of jumbled up, and picking the way was really interesting.
Yeah, that was a interesting, weird, complicated task because of the weird mix of thermals, waves, and ridge and everything.
My brain was overheating like a week's laptop. It was really complicated.
Yeah, and the thermals were on the opposite side for most of the task from the wind. So yeah, that was a strange one. It's just having to fly on the lee side to catch the thermals and everything was just weird.
But hopefully your brain doesn't shut down like Week's laptop.
Yeah, hopefully.
I don't know why DGT didn't make it. He seemed like he was doing okay.
Who?
DGT, he was pretty far ahead of me and went around a mountain, and then I never saw him again. He went around the mountain and then went away.
Yeah, crap. I mean, yeah, it didn't say he hit a tree or something. So I don't know. Maybe he hopped over a ridge and was a little bit too low and crashed.
Riga in the end didn't do so bad, you know, for climbing out first.
Congrats, guys.
Congrats.
Thank you.
I'm wondering if the North Way was the better way.
Well, oh man, I can't remember which way VR went. See, he went off in a different direction than they were went. I kept on seeing him like 16 kilometers away on top of the mountains. I think he went. I don't know if it was south or north. I wasn't really paying attention to which direction it was.
I think he went way south, and then he joined us just before the last turn point.
Yeah.
Wow. How cool is that? What an interesting task.
And every little mistake counts a lot. I mean, we are minutes apart. That's 2-3 circles and you're done.
But as always, staying high was the key.
I keep saying this to myself, and then I'm always slower because I just keep circling.
Yeah, actually, you really gotta pull back on the stick when you're hitting the brakes on this thing. The JS3 pints at his nose so hard, if you don't pull back all the way.
Yeah, I was a little bit too low. I followed you, Bruce, but you was a little bit higher, and I have to wait on a cloud to get higher.
Oh.
Yeah, but
we had to know when to climb and when to keep going.
Yep.
And then picking the route was so tricky, super tricky.
Yeah. And M2K, where is he?
He ended up getting on our path toward the end, at least
On
the last
8?
half of the task.
Okay, he's slower. He was so high.
Yeah, well, it took forever to climb up, and that's the trade-off.
Ah, yeah. I beat him. Okay, didn't expect.
Yeah, it seemed like he started south and he drifted toward the north where we were, and then he pretty much was on our track.
Yep.
Congrats, Morten.
Oh, Morten.
Thank you.
Bravo, Morten.
That's Morten.
This is where I expect someone on the other server finished an average speed of 230 or something ridiculous.
Should Morten even be allowed?
Congrats.
What was that, Gerger?
If Morten should even be allowed to pick JS3 since he's waiting for AS33.
The problem is that you couldn't take an AS33 in his task. The wing loading was too low.
Yeah.
If you look at the Grand Prix these days, then you can see Stefan Lange here take out the battery and the motor.
Oh, you say Stefan Langer took his battery out, motor out?
Yeah.
Otherwise, he has his wing loading is way too high.
Ah.
But they will probably increase the wing loading for the next competitions, GP competitions.
I hope so.
What is
CG?
What is the limit for the Grand Prix?
48 current.
Wow.
Yeah, and the batteries are in the CG more or less, so it shouldn't affect CG change.
We talking the real world here?
Yeah.
You should be able to do that in Condor too, you know? Take out your batteries or
Yeah.
take out something.
I knew I wanted to ask Wick something. That was it.
To take the seat out and all the stuff.
Take the pilot out too.
Yeah. No PDA, nothing.
Just noticed the guy behind me is only 1 second behind me. Wow.
Yep.
But believe me, it's not a cheap thing, this AF-33. Slasher just announced that they have raised the price with 46%.
Wow.
How much?
46.
That's considerable raising cost.
Yeah.
Does they have so much order?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I got other things to do. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you.
See you.
Bye, Stephen. Take care.
Yes,
Have a good day, mate.
see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye, Nico.
Bye, Nico.
Bye, Nico. Hasta luego.
User disconnected from your channel. User disconnected from your channel.
Oh, that's why CDX finished it and he had penalty points. I ought to get penalty points. Fast start?
Jim,
Yeah.
are you back in teaching again, or how was it?
Yeah, I am. I'm doing a little bit of drone and video footage in my spare time. But I have a 70% job at a school nearby.
The same school or another one?
Another one.
Okay. But it's still at the West Coast.
I'm still at the West Coast, yes. And I can pay my rent with my videos, but I need some food as well.
Try to move to Copenhagen.
Yeah, that would be nice, but it's all so not so affordable. House prices are not cheap.
Yeah.
I lived in Copenhagen for 10 years. And then I moved to the West Coast because I could buy a house for my teacher's salary. I couldn't in Copenhagen.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, this is nice. It's also a dream here, but here it's almost impossible anymore. Costs are so high.
Yeah, I had a small apartment in Copenhagen, 50 square meters, and it was actually 3 times as expensive as my house, which is 200 square meters now.
Oh, this is nice. Yeah.
Wow.
That's a lot of room for a simulator, Tim.
Yeah.
So, Tim, where did you live in Copenhagen?
A couple of places. I lived in Emdrup, Nørrebro, Amager.
Okay.
I studied there for a period and stayed in Copenhagen for 10 years.
Okay. Yeah, I think you studied, what is it, physics?
Yeah, physics, astronomy and math.
Okay.
And eventually I dropped out and became a teacher.
Yeah.
Wow. Look what CN did. I mean, he's a newbie, you know?
No, CN is Norberg not.
No.
It's the other CN.
Yeah,
Wow.
the
The other
other
CN. Okay.
The Norbert Kiss impersonator.
Check.
Bandarenka.
That is just amazing. Just
Yeah, very good.
Do you remember that task we had not long back where everybody started with 200 penalty points?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That guy at CN, he must have flown it offline because he won that task because he didn't get any penalty points.
Nice.
His speed wasn't phenomenal. He was all right, but yeah, the fact he didn't have 200 penalty points, he came out on top.
Well, at least we have John on the podium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, John flew this very well. It was frustrating because it was always higher and pulling away from me, and I couldn't just find out where he was getting his lift from.
Yeah, I don't know. Just yeah. I mean, for the the early part, it was just clouds. I was just trying to fly from cloud to cloud. I was basically ignoring the ridges or the wind. I mean, the clouds were on the ridges, so I was having to fly along the ridge, but it was just trying to go from cloud to cloud.
Yeah, I think the route I took was slightly out of phase with the wave because I was getting some really horrendous sink after I left the cloud.
Yeah, I'd also think about this.
That was a reunion map, wasn't it? The one that had the penalty points. I think it was a DDT one on Reunion Island.
Yeah, it was the reunion last week.
By the way, CN did the task in a Diana, which I bitched about the other day. It was not fast enough.
So I say bye as well. Thanks for the flight, guys, and see you tomorrow.
See you, Andreas.
See you tomorrow.
See you, Andreas.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye, Andreas.
Bye.
User disconnected from your channel.
So, Morten, the exciting route through Badregas Valley.
Yeah, it looks nice. I wonder if anybody else have done that in real life.
Yeah, I don't know. I drove by going to Italy last year, and it looked quite scary.
Yeah. There's a lot of these things you're doing in Condor that you wouldn't do in real life.
Yeah, of course.
Tell me, yes, the truth.
There's maybe also the problem right now. I've been out flying in the real life, in the real mountains. So you'll say you're more careful.
Oh, there's a bridge across it in real life. Oh, that's cool. On the northern end. Looks like we would have flown under a bridge. Oh, cool. And there's a street going from top of it. Unfortunately, there's a fence on it.
There's a challenge, Rick. Got to go under the bridge next time.
I didn't see a bridge.
It's not in Condor, unfortunately. It's more than the stuff we have. Oh, that's kind of cool. They're actually building it on one set aerial for Google Street View. They're building the bridge, and you get a little bit closer to it. It's completed. And I'll be adding to it. Yeah,
Thanks, Morten.
Thank you.
Tillykke, Morten.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's a Google Street View of the bridge. It's right on the basically the northern exit to the valley.
I had my hands full trying to avoid the terrain and the power lines coming through there, let alone a bridge.
And the second lake is, if you follow that little road up the hill slightly higher, it's much older, and the bridge is just construction was just starting on it. Oh, it's really pretty.
I tried the JS3 Res last year, and I can say it's an insanely beautiful plane to fly in real world.
Also the handling and everything.
It's fantastic, and even though I have ordered another airplane, it is fantastic. But the cockpit size,
Is it smaller than AS33?
yeah, considerable.
I've been watching the SGP, and Stefan Langer's been struggling on a few of these tasks.
Yeah, I think he's too aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, was it yesterday? He was down at 900 meters on one of the legs.
Yeah, but he saved it quite well at the end.
Oh, yeah, but it cost him a lot of time.
I mean, the way they are flying, believe me, I've never seen anybody doing it like this in that area.
You mean by flying dangerously or on the edge?
They are flying, no, not, I mean, not too close to the mountains. I think it's the same thing. But they're flying way too low, at least according to me.
Yeah, yesterday, Didier, the French guy, was so low that he didn't even try to extract the engine. He just landed. That was it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's actually good. That's good, actually, though. At least he's being responsible, because you don't want to try that low.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guys that have been doing well are the ones that are more conservative with their heights.
But doing that sounds a little bit like Condor tactics. That's not good in real life.
They've had some tricky conditions the last couple of days.
Well, going through Google Street View along that canyon, it's full of power lines in real life too. So,
oh wow,
that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, I guess no one flew through that valley in our heights and our altitude in a glider.
Yeah, that lake there is a hydropower plant, so that's why there's power lines in there.
Yeah, well, thanks all for the flight, and see you guys tomorrow. Everybody take care.
Yeah, see you.
Thank you, Tim. See you tomorrow.
Nice talking with you. See you.
See you tomorrow, Tim. Take care, mate.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Disconnected.